7 seconds into the fourth and final quarter, and that was Samboy Lim who just collected his 5th personal, putting him on the brink of disqualification. But Norman Black is making it looks like he's going to dispatch At Augustin to check in at the next dead ball for the Dragon.
Yes, and Lastimosa will try to get another foul from Samboy Lim here.
Samboy.
Oh, what a big follow-up by Alvin.
Great follow-up by Alvin, yes.
We had 3 changes as far as San Miguel Bay is concerned. Those were Samboy Lim, Hector Calma, and Bobby Jose.
The long uphill climb finally consummated by the Hot Dogs. We now have a 91 all count posted on the scoreboard with 11:25 remaining in game number 5, and Lastimosa gives up his 4th personal.
Foul, Lastimosa.
Okay, here's At Augustin coming in for Samboy Lim, who's got 5 personals against him.
Chew up those scores by periods.
Lastimosa
finally gets a rest. Alalor checks in. He's been playing so super that Coach Baby Dalupan wanted him in for quite some time, Joe.
Well, the guy can play for 4 halves as you want him to do. But then again, the fact that he is settled with 5 personals or 4 personals will probably keep him on hold for some time. And there's the double team clumped on At Augustin, which results in another foul. Len Capacio's turn this time. He also is in the same boat now with 4 personals.
We've got lots of players now in foul trouble.
At Augustin, almost a clean getaway from Glenn Capacio, but not from Alvin Patrimonio.
The foul on Alvin, that's his 3rd.
Foul, Patrimonio.
You know, it's very hard to block the shot of At Augustin because he gives a very high look.
Foul,
and there's the technical on Patrimonio. You know, Joe, Patrimonio, okay, started playing well in the second half, but his attitude...
Well, that might be a good sign for the Hot Dogs now. That technical might be a good sign for the Hot Dogs because that means that Alvin is now really emotionally immersed in this game. 92-91.
And now Atto will take his 2 free throws of that foul by Alvin Patrimonio.
A chance for San Miguel to get a 3-point lead back. 93-91. Game clock shows 11-11 remaining in this basketball game, which could end the championship series if San Miguel winds up on the longer end of the score at the sound of the final horn.
As in the last game, it's At Augustin again delivering for his team.
In the clutches. Al Solis finally clears the 10-second line for the Blue Shirts. Now it's Hector Calma's turn to take on him. Ponke Lalor has Bobby Jose to contend with. A bounce pass. Low post play. Alvin is bludgeoned by Bobby Jose. That's going to be the 4th personal for Bobby Jose.
Foul, Jose.
Watch that. Mon was playing good defense on Patrimonio, but then here comes Jose. Boom.
You know, Alvin was not fouled that much in the first half. They were taking him very lightly because he seemed to have gone onto a very sluggish start. But now he is easily the most marked hot dog on the floor. And he's certainly cashing in on those charities being awarded him. 94-92. He has a golden opportunity now to put the Hot Dogs to within a solitary point. 16 points and 5 rebounds. All those 16 points in this third period, plus 1.5 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Right.
94-93. That's a threadbare lead for the Beermen. Juan Fernandez watching execute that elegant move against Jerry Coutinera. Oh, great flop by Jerry.
From behind, and the fast break of Purefoods is on.
Ponke Lalor will challenge Tonichi Ituri.
And if that's Ituri's foul, it's going to be his 4th personal.
Foul, Ituri.
So Tonichi the Leech also joins the previously elite group, saddled with 4 personals apiece.
Alvin Teng is sent back into the basketball game for Bobby Jose. Yes.
And Ponke Lalor now has a 24-carat opportunity to put the Hot Dogs ahead for the first time in what may seem like ages. They're ahead. 95-94, time down to 10.5 minutes.
It seemed that semi-press did wonders for Purefoods. It woke them up at least, Joe.
Woke them up from the stupor and got them fighting like a pride of lions again. Calma against Al Solis. Tonichi setting up the pick for Hector. Beautiful. 96-94. 94-94. Time down to 10.5 minutes. It seemed that semi-press did wonders for Purefoods. It woke them up at least, Joe. Woke them up from the stupor and got them fighting like a pride of lions again. Calma against Al Solis. Tonichi setting up the pick for Hector. Beautiful. So now the lead has swung right back to San Miguel here with 96-95. Exactly 10 to go in the ball game as Miguel misses with his southpaw shot. Underneath a follow-up by Glenn Capaccio, and the pendulum is right back on the side of the Hotdogs.
You notice it's the little man of Purefoods working extra hard.
97-96. Well, this series is not over, and that's the notice that the Hotdogs are serving to the beermen. Calma, looking for somebody open. Mon Fernandez, frontal assault to the basket. Too much muscle behind it. Jericho Dinera with the most ideal position for the defensive rebound. Here comes a good setup for Miguel by Glenn Capaccio.
This running game of Purefoods is what's really giving them the lead now, Joe. And San Miguel Beer will have to settle down, get their plays going against themselves. Not much movement.
Juan Fernandez was left unmolested. He didn't take advantage of the opportunity, but Teng does.
Okay, they'll have to hustle back in defense because the past 4 or 5 plays they haven't been really going down to establish their defense, and Ituri gets his 5th personal. That's a long time to go, 9 minutes and 4 seconds.
Foul, Ituri.
You know, that locker room pep talk by Baby the Lupan certainly did the Hotdogs a lot of good, but in the meantime, we have another ceasefire. The newly revived hopes of the Hotdogs are being fanned even more by the individual foul trouble being suffered right now by a lot of key players of San Miguel. In a moment, we shall have the graphic on that particular department for you. In the meantime, we have 9 minutes and 4 seconds left in the ball game. Actually, 99-98, just a 1-point lead going for the Hotdogs, but they are launching an offensive thrust. Glenn Capaccio preparing to inbound. I wonder what Mr. Hines is waiting for. Okay, here it goes. Al Solis. Hounded by Hector Calma. Al Solis puts it up from the left wing and misses. Soaring high for the rebound is Elmer Reyes, and the Beermen have a golden opportunity to regain the lead. Jotter wants everything done in proper order.
Right, I think that was a timely timeout called by Coach Norman Black early here in the 4th quarter. And San Miguel is a bit fagged out right now. There's Agustin again.
The golden flea on the elephant's back here for San Miguel Beer. Otto Agustin has just restored the upper hand right back to the Beermen at 100-99. 8:27 in the game clock. Alvin Patrimonio going up against Fernandez.
Umbrella-like defense already by Mon, yet Alvin was able to score.
Fernandez could not have done better in defense, but Alvin simply was grimly determined. A drop by Hector Calma almost went haywire, but Otto Agustin misses this time. Alvin Teng puts it up, yes sir.
That's a foul from Jericho Dinera.
Foul,
Number 5 on Jerry.
And the lead has swung right back to San Miguel Beer at 102-101 as we review that last bit of action, breathtaking bit of action, championship series with Alvin Teng playing the stellar role. He fails to cash in on the 3-point opportunity. And Glenn Capaccio wants a spread out offense as he makes his way inside the paint. It's counted.
It's going to count. Agustin picks up the personal. And Coach Norman Black up on his feet.
Solis.
Okay, let's see. There's the foul. No more dribble by Capaccio. Definitely is going to count.
You know, for a moment there, the scoreboard read 104-102. Immediately it corrected itself, and now it reads the correct count, 103-102. But it can really be 104 with Glenn Capaccio can parlay this bonus shot into a point.
Lastimosa is back in the ballgame for Al Solis.
There's a solitary point lead for the Hotdogs as Glenn Capaccio hounds Hector Calma all the way from the backcourt. Elmer Reyes confronted by Punky Ololor. Quickly to Otto Agustin. He's been the hitman. Juan Fernandez now tries one over Jericho Dinera. Finds himself in a bind, but comes through shining.
A 360-degree turn by Juan Fernandez, using experience that time against Jericho Dinera.
104-103, the upper hand back to the San Miguel Beer side as Punky Ololor now takes over in directing traffic for the Blue Shirts. Here's Punky. 105-104, and this ball game is now being played like a ping pong match.
And you notice this ploy of Baby the Lupa now for the little men to drive in the paint and not drop pass anymore, or not give the ball inside low to the tall men. It's working for them.
Well, actually, what Baby the Lupa in effect told them was, okay, fellas, let's go gung-ho now. We've got nothing to lose. Calma misses. Another fast break being engineered by Glenn Capaccio. It won't happen. The San Miguel defense is quick to fall into place. Good interception by Hector Calma. Elmer Reyes burning the hardwood on his way to another home run.
Nip and sack affair here, Joe. Lead changing.
Okay, this is the graphic we promised you earlier. Key guys in dire foul trouble. San Miguel has a lot more of them, teetering on the brink of disqualification. Sambo Ilim, Jose Ituri, and Agustin. For Purefoods, only Harenjo is in any immediate trouble.
Okay, Teng now is also in foul trouble with 5.
You know, this is the quiet factor that is fast creeping in on San Miguel, notwithstanding the fact that they have a 1-point edge, and we repair to another ceasefire.
Timeout, Purefoods, Hotdogs.
With 6 minutes and 27 to go, the Hotdogs are launching an offensive, trailing by 1 point. Oops. Oh, almost a steal there by Hector Calma. Dino Pumaren works it to 3-point country. Jojo Lastimosa confronted by Hector Calma. They clear the left side of the court for him. Alvin Ting preparing to provide help defense. Oh, from out of nowhere, the bullet comes through.
Very good substitution by Coach Baby De Lupa. An instant offense there by Dinto Pumaren.
And so, Purefoods once again has the upper hand at 107 to 106 as we approach the halfway house of the fourth and final period. Elmer Reyes against Ponky Lalor. Hector Calma now will challenge Dingo Pumaren. A shot pass to Elmer Reyes. Hold it, says Mr. Varela. The shot won't count. The foul will come first.
Alalor giving up the foul. That's going to be number 5 on Ponky Alalor.
Foul, Alulor.
So, Elmer Reyes telling Jerry, what's the problem, Jerry?
Technical foul, Alulor.
Oh, the technical foul against Alalor.
Well, we certainly hope this affair will not degenerate into another ugly scene similar to the one we witnessed in the first game tonight and the last game of the best-of-5 series for third place between Añejo and Shell.
There was that, Alalor really kneeing Elmer Reyes there.
Well, for the benefit of those who missed the first game tonight, Shell pocketed the third-place trophy with a 2-point winning edge over Añejo in game number 5. Will we have another awarding ceremony after this game? We will find out soon enough. Right now, we're right back to square one. 107-0. 5:53 to go. Elmer Reyes coming out of the start formation. Ato Agustin, and here's Mon Fernandez. Again, that familiar confrontation with Jerry Cudinera. Fernandez misses with a hook. Ato Agustin again. He misses. Mad scramble for the loose leather, and everybody pointing an accusing finger with everybody else. Jojo Lastimosa is fuming.
Let's see that in slow-mo. Well, there's a foul first. Oh,
Foul, Fernandez.
Mon Fernandez.
There's a technical there.
That's going to be his 5th personal. And will there be a technical?
Technical foul, Reyes.
Elmer Reyes is going to be slapped with a technical.
Okay, let's see. Ato Agustin will fall to the floor here, Joe.
And watch Elmer Reyes.
Elmer Reyes.
Okay. Okay. There he goes, obstructing the path of Jojo Lastimosa in a very dangerous fashion, and that's why he got slapped with a technical. 1 away to 107. The Hotdogs protecting a very shaky 1-point lead with 5:39 in the balance for this basketball game. The 5th encounter. It could also be the last.
There's a screen for Jonas. He wants isolation play against Ato Agustin.
Oh, he went past Ato Agustin, but not against Mon Fernandez.
Wow. And that will be Mon Fernandez's 6th personal. He's fouling out of the ballgame with 5:20.
Fernandez.
That's a big blow to the cause of San Miguel. Watch this in
Fernandez,
slow-mo.
6 fouls.
Well, there was body contact initiated very smartly by Giorgio Lastimosa.
Well, Mr. Tilio, this could have far-reaching consequences on Norman Black's aspiration to wrap up the title right here and now.
Especially with Yves Dignadisa sick. I mean, he's on the bench, but he had indigestion earlier, and I don't think he's up to par.
What a welcome development here for the Purefoods fans. 1 away to 107. That's just a 1-point lead. And Tonisha Ituri quickly checks in to replace the exiled Fernandez. And Jojo Lastimosa is once again towing the stripe. He's already accounted for 20 points in another maestro performance.
Agustin, Ituri, and Teng of San Miguel Beer have all 5 fouls each, Joe. Alalor for Purefoods got 5.
2-point lead for the Hotdogs, which could swell to 3. And it is. 110-107, 5:18 to play.
Again, Dindo Pumaren shadowing Hector Calma.
You know, the survival instincts of the Hotdogs are really manifesting themselves tonight. And that foul against Alvin Teng will send him to the stripe. But the guy who committed the foul probably got the raw end of the deal because he's still there on the floor.
He's got 5 personals now.
Now was Jojo Lastimosa checking if Jerry is still breathing. He is.
Okay, there's a switch of men now.
110-107. One of the hatchet men of Norman Black, not only in the championship series, but in any San Miguel Beer game. Alvin Teng.
Look, Dindo Pumaren talking to Teng, telling Alvin, hey, miss some, will you?
Hey, that's unusual. A player from the opposition trying to encourage you to miss. Right there and then. Cywar tactics.
Purefoods has got 16 fouls while San Miguel is already in penalty.
110-109, 1-point ball game with time down to 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Dindo Pumaren. Low post play, again the double team on Alvin Patrimonio, which he escapes handily.
No, it's not going to count. It's not going to count. So what was the call?
Illegal defense.
Oh, illegal defense, but the shot will count. Right. That was simultaneous, Joe.
Okay, so it's a 1-point lead for the Hotdogs, 110-109. I think there's a mistake in the scoreboard. That should be a 3-point lead now for the Hotdogs. In the meantime,
it should be a 3-point lead.
Okay, the scoreboard has corrected itself. It now reads 112-109, a 3-point lead for the Hotdogs. Jojo Lastimosa against Ato Agustin. They go to Alvin again. Their bread and butter play.
Ituri cannot do anything. He's got 5 personals. And they're going to town now.
114-109. This is a luxury compared to the arduous climb that they had to stage for all of 2 quarters, the second and the third. Ato Agustin. His eyes burning with fire. He misses. Put too much muscle behind the attempt.
Dindo's been quarterbacking very well for this squad. You recall in the third quarter, Joy was with the entry of Dindo Pumaren. He shot, I think, 4 or 6 points and then started in out of assist passes. And the tempo, he quickened the tempo.
Exactly. What a great time for this little guy to come up with his magnum opus. Ato Agustin will check out now for Samboy.
10 seconds, shot clock.
Well, San Miguel's hopes of bagging the title outright tonight seem to be severely embattled. Here comes Dindo against Hector Calma. He extricates and misses. Battle for the loose ball. Hector Calma wins it for San Miguel. Elmer Reyes confronted by Jolas. Won't go. Somebody committed a foul. Somebody pushed somebody and the scramble for the loose leather.
Jerry fouls out of the ball game. He pushed Samboy Lim down.
Foul.
That's going to be it for Jerry Codinera.
So that makes it even Steven now. Earlier, Monk Fernandez called out for San Miguel. Now, his tormentor, Jerry Codinera, has also left the ball game, leaving the floor now with a small man.
Okay, let's see how Jerry got his sixth foul here. Okay, Samboy will go down. And here comes Jerry. Yes, Jerry did push. We've got a timeout. We'll be back. Samboy Lim isolation play against Jolas. Misses. Alvin Teng trying to get that board. Aceitono checked in for the foul that Jerry Codinera puts a very important defensive board. Okay, it's a spread out offense now. And Aceitono is down low. So it's Patrimonio on the other side. There Alvin has the ball. And he scores! That's a 6-7 point lead now for Purefoods.
26 points for Alvin Patrimonio. All of them scored in the second half. A phenomenal performance tonight by Alvin. 116 to 109. Time down to exactly 3 minutes in the ball game. It looks like the Hotdogs are dead set on a retrieve or for extinction, but Hector Calma is there keeping the fires alive for San Miguel to bag the title outright tonight.
Purefoods will have to attack just as they have been attacking. They shouldn't rely on that 5-point lead they have now because they will not score if they play defensive ball.
Well, right now it's Ponky Alalor directing traffic on the right wing. He's looking for Alvin, who's amply covered by Alvin Teng. Okay, the double team is on Alvin. Oh, Gary Hazard, this cross-court pass intercepted by Hector. 116 to 111. Here comes Elmer Reyes going for the home run. Instead, he'll have to settle for 2 free throws.
5 personal fouls for Jojo
Foul,
Lastimosa.
Lastimosa.
So players in foul trouble now are Alalor, Lastimosa, watch out in slow-mo, Lim, Ituri, and Teng.
We still have 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this ball game, Mr. Trillo. So don't be surprised if we continue to have an exodus of key players.
You know, Elmer has been shooting so poorly from the line.
A split by Elmer cuts down the deficit to just 4 points, 116 to 112.
Well, both teams are in penalties, so all San Miguel will have to do now is try to put up a good defense because should they foul, that's going to send a Purefoods player to the line.
Well, Baby the Lupin is up on his feet, yelling out instructions from the sideline. Lindo Pumarin. Jojo Lastimosa hopping inside the paint, cutting out again.
5 seconds in the shot clock.
Last 2 minutes.
This blocked by
Last 2 minutes.
We're into the twilight zone. The last 2 minutes brought to you by Club Valentino Rum. Nagkakaintindihan tayo sa Club Valentino.
Alvin Teng again, Joe, scoring from the corner. And the championship poise of San Miguel is starting to tell again.
They don't want a 6th game. They don't want this game, or rather this series, to go into another encounter as Jojo Lastimosa misses from point-blank range. Ituri boxing everybody out of the rebound. A minute and 32 to go. San Miguel is on the run. Lim. Yes, sir.
It's a tight ball game, and the Coliseum is going wild, Joe. We've got a timeout. We'll be back. No timeout. No timeout. That came in a bit too late. I'm sorry about that, Joe. I heard the buzzer.
I did too.
Matter of fact, the player stopped.
Foul, Calma.
But Dindo Pumaran kept his presence of mind and kept on with the game.
Well, anyway, Alvin Patrimonio has 2 free throws coming to him. Well, that must be the malfunction that they had been trying to repair right from the first quarter.
Right. And that foul of Calma sends Patrimonio to the line.
A change, or rather a chance for the Hotdogs to regain the upper hand with only a minute and 10 seconds left. And the pressure has exacted its toll on the guy who has stood tallest for the Hotdogs in the second half. Alvin Patrimonio, 26 points.
Wow, what a time to miss, Joe.
1 point lead for the Hotdogs. And immediately we have a timeout.
Timeout, San Miguel Beer.
70 pressure seconds left in this basketball game. Just a 1 point lead for the Hotdogs, but San Miguel will be inbounding from the half court. Tunichi Ituri doing the honors. And everybody is seated on the edge of his chair.
Including you and me, Joe.
I fell off it about 2 minutes ago.
Well, Ituri will have to take care that he does not travel while inbounding, because that's going to be a violation.
Alvin Teng. Clock winding down to just 1 minute and 4 seconds. And Calma brings it to the left side. They want to make sure about this basket. Here's Hector going behind a pick by Tunichi Ituri, setting up somewhere in. And San Miguel regains the upper hand at 118 to 117, 56 seconds to go. We have another timeout.